Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy and we're here today for yet another weekly check-in. Time flies, especially when you're not thinking about it, but we are thinking about it all the time. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. I do stupid things all the time. Hopefully they get recorded so for your very own entertainment. All my returning viewers can vouch for it 100%. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does, and I like sharing it with you because I just love it. Anyways, we're doing the Buffalo Trace deal here, where the idea behind this experiment is that whenever you have a bottle of whiskey, sometimes off the rip, and even the first half of that bottle may be a little too harsh. Sometimes when you get to the halfway point, the bottom half of this barrel will be where it's at. And I believe this was the perfect bottle to do this with. So what I did was, once I had finished a bottle, I went out and bought 2 bottles. I took the second bottle, I cracked it open, and I poured it half and half into 2 different bottles. Now, the objective of this is to allow the whiskey and the ethanol in there to off-gas and stabilize at the halfway point. Because remember, like I said, the majority of the first half of this bottle it's off-gassing as you keep pouring it. You keep letting captured gas out, oxygen in, it aerates, it gets out, it degasses. And right about here is where it mellows out and it's perfect for sipping. So we bypass that whole process. Yes, it still takes the same amount of time, right? But the thing is, it is what it is. I mean, I didn't do anything else. I haven't opened these since I poured them in there. If you saw the video, if you haven't, go back and check it out. I have not opened these since I poured them in there and corked them back. Every day, I'll take these out and give it a little bit of an agitation. So now here we are, 2 weeks. These have been sitting on the shelf. I don't think I'm going to crack this one open just yet. I'm going to try those first. So let's put that to the side. We only need to try one. Ooh, that's the stuff right there. That is the stuff. Just gonna have a little bit, just to have a little taste, just to see where we're at. That's gonna fall right in the glass. See where we're at. That is light oak, vanilla, spice, caramel. That's definitely a Buffalo Trace. It doesn't seem, it is a little bit subdued from, a fresh rip. That is much spicier on the fresh rip. This is a little bit more than I remember. One of these bottles, I think it might have been this one, that I did, was the first one that I emptied to do the experiment, and I remember that. So this is a little bit stronger, a little bit spicier. You get, oh yeah, you're getting some dusty peanuts, chalky dusty peanuts, and pencil eraser. If you know, you know. If Mr. Randy tells you he smells pencil eraser, you know it's a good bourbon. So enough of that on the nose. Let's go ahead and get it on the palate and see what it says. Talk to me. Tell me your secrets. Yes. I may dare say it is ready. So, if this interests you, why not go ahead, number 1, subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Let me know you're in the comments, let me know you're interested in these types of experiments. This is information. Good to have information. Sometimes people don't think about these types of things, but I do. My mind is constantly running off the rails on things most people don't think about. It's got a good finish. Good palate, good finish. I think this is about ready. So I'm going to set up the video, the full video, for the finalization of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back I'm going to crack this open. We are going to compare off the rip pour versus these that have been off gassing for a couple of weeks. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to buy a few bottles and half them so that they can off gas and get past that bit of a roughness from off the rip? If you enjoy the roughness off the rip, fine, no problem. Do as you please. But some people, they have it off the rip, they try it, they drink for a couple of pours, and they say, hey, this is too harsh for me, I don't like it. They put that back on the shelf, and it sits forever. And they think, oh, Buffalo Trace, I don't like that, it's horrible, I don't want to drink it. But if you let it off gas some, that harshness will smooth out. I promise you. It gets better. Even if you here's something to think about. If you buy a fresh bottle, you crack it open, you have a few pours, and you say, man, I don't like that. You're going to cork it, you're going to put it on the shelf and forget about it. If you're not going to drink it again, do yourself a favor. Pour half of this bottle out. Pour half of that bottle out. Put it down to where the halfway point. Then cork it, put it on the shelf. Don't think about it for a while. At some point, come back. A few weeks, a month or so, come back to that fresh bottle that you poured half out. Open it up, half a pour, tell me what you think. I guarantee you, you will like it more than you did off the rip. If it's too harsh off the rip, do this. Try it this way. I've done this a few times with a few different things. Most of the time, I've had success and I've actually liked it better. The only thing I didn't like was that Kraken Black rum. Nothing I did to that thing was going to make it palatable at all. I eventually had to just drain pour it. It's sad, but it is what it is. There it is. So yeah, go ahead, hit the like button, heart button, follow, subscribe, whatever it is. If you're interested in seeing this video, it will be coming out relatively soon after this one. So look for it. Hope to see you there. Do me a favor. Let me know what you're drinking, where you're at. What do you think about Buffalo Trace? What do you think about this experiment? And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Let's have some good ones.